Hey everyone, and thanks for jumping back into the cryptoverse. Today, we're going to talk about Bitcoin, the streak. If you guys like the content, make sure you subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up, and also check out the sale on the premium list, which you can find a link to in the description below. Let's go ahead and jump in. So, this for Bitcoin is one hell of a streak. Why is it a hell of a streak? Well, these are daily candles that are nothing but green. We've had 7 so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're currently in our 8th candle. And as long as we close this candle above a very modest $39,470, then we'll have our 8th green daily candle in a row. Okay, pretty substantial move by Bitcoin to not really take any breathers. Now, if you go to the 1 hour time frame, of course there's a couple of breathers, but we're not going to be steering at the 1 hour time frame on this channel, right? Let's look at daily candles here and note that every candle is green. So it begs the question, when's the last time this happened? Okay, when is the last time? Well, remember, we're not actually at an 8th daily candle yet that's green. We have to wait for the end of the day, so we still have a while. From the time of this video, we have a little less than 12 hours. So let's go look. When's the last time we had at least 7 daily candles in a row that were green? Well, if you go over here, you'll find 7 daily candles right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this move on the open started at around 48,354 and ended at around 55,887. So that was a full week of 7 daily green candles in a row for Bitcoin. But then it begs the question, well, we've already done that. We've already put in 7. That's in the books. And no matter what happens to Bitcoin, you cannot take away that it has 7 daily candles in a row. When's the last time we had 8? Well, let's go back and look. The last time we had 8 in a row, as far as I can tell, so remember, this one was 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All of these were, they were just a few days. Okay, none of them were that remarkable. If you go back over here, this one was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The other one was 7. So we've seen 7 plenty of times, right? Plenty of times. We've seen 7 in a row a lot. Whereas 8, here's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this one took us from a very modest and humble 18,079 or so, all the way up to a close of around 23,857 or so. Now you might say, well, those prices don't really sound that far apart. You have to remember, you should think of it in terms of percent. If you were to take a percent move from the open to the close of that 8 candle streak, it was a very modest 33%. Okay, this other move of 7 candle, this one was 8 candles. This one over here that was 7 was about 26% or so. We also had this one up here that was 7, and from the open, we're not taking it from the wick, we're just going to take it from the open to the close, was about 20%. So we got 33%, 26%, and around 20%. And then you go look at this one, and we say, well, what is it from the open to where we currently are? It's around 36%, all right? So this is a hell of a move, one hell of a move for Bitcoin. Technically, we are still playing in our sandbox, but at this rate, it won't take very long for us to leave the sandbox if we continue moving up this quickly. I mean, if we just say draw like a trend line, a very dubious trend line, but if we were to just draw a trend line, let's just draw it through the data here. You can see how quickly we could be moving up if the rally continues. If we get another couple days of it being like this, then we should definitely be out of the sandbox. We should definitely be above the 42K threshold if you want to be conservative by the top of that local move here. If you want to be a little bit more conservative on it and take it up to the top of this wick, then you could say we are, it only needs to go up to around 41.4, 41.5K. So we're coming up relatively quickly, and at this rate, it would only take another 1 to 2 days to actually get out of the sandbox that we've been playing in. So what I would say is that nothing can take away from Bitcoin the fact that it just had a crazy move, one that we haven't even seen yet. In any recent past of this major move, because while the other ones we had a 33, a 26, and a 20% move or so that lasted over 7 to 8 days from the bottom of the candle, which again is being conservative and not taking the bottom of the wick, we're up 37%. So it has been a crazy ride over the last 7 to 8 days. Now the question is, how long will the streak continue? And I'm just as excited as you guys are to see it play out. Do we have, is it going to end at 7 days? Like, are we going to have a pullback today so that it only lasts 7 days? Are we going to put the 8th one down into the record books? Can we go to 9? Can we go to 10? Depending on how long we go, we'll have to start looking at more data to see, how long has it gone 9 days in a row? How long has it gone 10 days in a row? And obviously, I probably would just write a little script or something to figure that out, rather than to eyeball this stuff, because it's very hard to look at some of these and try to figure out, okay, well, where is it 7 or 8 days? This one here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This was back in August. Here was another one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you can see that 7 to 8 has happened more than a few times, right? More than a few times, even within the last cycle, right? It's happened more than a few times, even within the last cycle. So now we have to look at this and say, well, we're coming in on our 8th one. Does it mean we can't put in a 9th? Of course not, right? Bitcoin can do whatever the hell it wants. And I find that limiting Bitcoin's price movement is not a very smart move. So again, we're currently in our 8th day. We will see if we can extend that run. If we're unable to extend it, if we are unable to extend it, and we get a brief pullback, at the very least, right? If we're unable to break through on this run, which we could, who cares, right? Who cares? It's the same damn sandbox we've been playing in for the last 2.5 months. You could always talk about worst case scenario, right? Worst case scenario is breaking this support down here, which is always a possibility. I mean, we've seen bounces off the 50-week SMA before that ultimately have broken down the last range of support. So let's not get too carried away. I think the main thing we want to look for now is, can we get above the bull market support band, and can we hold it as support? If we can do that, we're looking really good, right? We're looking really, really good. And again, just for your own convenience, this is what it looks like right now. We are in fact above the 21-week EMA. If we hold that for the rest of the week, this is turning green, and this is what we want, right? We want to see it turn green. We said, okay, this is our bearish times when it's red. Now we're back in the green. Things are starting to look good. We still have something to prove. Bitcoin still has something to prove. As far as I'm concerned, the real battle hasn't even begun. The real battle will be at the 20-week, okay? And that's not that far away. I mean, again, the 20-week SMA is at around 44.5K. So only another $4,000 up from where we currently are. Okay, if we were to take a % move from where we currently are to get to the 20-week estimate, we're looking at a very modest 10%. If you guys like the content, make sure you subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up, and also check out the Telegram channel, which you can find a link to in the description below. Remember, we have the sale on the premium list. You can lock in the lower rate. Check it out. You'll find information on how I'm navigating these markets. Thank you guys for tuning in. Definitely subscribe. Let's go for 500,000 subscribers. Click the bell icon to turn on your alerts, and I will see you next time. Bye.